Where to hike near Brighton. We found Devil's Dyke, situated on top of the South Downs in the county of Sussex. Today we head off to the south of England. We're going to an area on the South Downs. Devil's Dyke is a 100-metre, 300-foot deep V-shaped dry valley on the South Downs in southern England. It's around 5 miles, that's about 8 kilometres northwest of Brighton. It's managed by the National Trust and is also listed as a SSSI, that's a Site of Specific Scientific Interest. Devil's Dyke was a major tourist attraction in the 19th and early 20th centuries. It's now a popular viewpoint and site for walkers, cyclists, model aircraft flying, hang gliding and paragliding. You'll see the occasional hot air balloon as well. The views all around the hilltop walk are stunning. You can literally see for hundreds of miles on a clear day. There are some National Trust's information boards that give an indication of the distances and the main points of interest that you can see. One of the interesting places I've noticed takes me back to my youth. Ashdown Forest, the home of Winnie the Pooh. That's got to be another Hike It for Health video. Let's just take a look at the map quickly. There's plenty of walks around the dike that we can do, but we're going to concentrate today on going around the top of the dike mainly. We'll walk down a little bit into the dike, but just want to make the most of the good weather and the wonderful views. As we come back across the top of the dike, again, you can see all around. It's absolutely stunning. Back up the hill, follow the family. Bit of a shorter hike today as we're out with the young kids as well. They love it up here. When we get to the corner here, there's a little play area. And you've got some wood and stuff for the kids to climb over, some stepping blocks. Tells you a little bit about the history of the dike and what was here. Okay, so let's take a quick look at the dike itself. The dike is formed in rocks of the chalk group, which originated as marine sediment during the Cretaceous period, which is from around about 100 to 66 million years ago. In ancient history, before and after the Iron Age, Devil's Dyke was used as a defensive site. This was probably because of its commanding views of all the surrounding terrain, and also its steep edges surrounded by large expanses of flat land. There are remnants of the hill fort on the top of the dike, which would have had excellent views all around. In late Victorian times, Devil's Dyke became a tourist attraction, complete with fairground, 2 bandstands and an observatory. And now for a bit of folklore that explains the dike as the work of the devil. The most popular form of the story begins with the conversion of the Kingdom of Sussex to Christianity. Sussex was the last of the Anglo-Saxon kingdoms to embrace the new faith, and its conversion infuriated the devil, as he thereby lost his last stronghold in England. He therefore resolved to exterminate its inhabitants by digging a trench through the South Downs so that the sea would flood through and drown the people of the Sussex Weald. The hermit Cuthman of Stenning found out the devil's intentions and came up with a plan to stop him. He proposed a wager. If the devil could complete the trench in a single night, he would have Cuthman's soul. But if he failed, then he would have to abandon the project and leave the people of Sussex alone for good. The devil accepted the wager and began work that night. Working his way southwards from Poynings towards the sea, the mound of earth thrown up by digging formed the nearby hills. At first, Cuthman bided his time, but shortly after midnight he displayed a lit candle in his window while also startling a cock so that it would start crowing. The light and the sound of the cock crowing convinced the devil that dawn was about to break, and thus he had lost his wager with Cuthman. He therefore ran away in disgrace, leaving behind the unfinished trench, henceforth known as Devil's Dyke.